Hello, everyone. My name is Tal August, and today I will be talking about our paper, Characterizing the Mobile Microtask Writing Process. So first of all, what is microtasking? Microtasking is decomposing a large, complex task into small, manageable, context-free subtasks. This can lead to higher quality work, makes tasks easier, and supports recovery from interruptions. One excellent example of a large, complex task that benefits from decomposition is writing. We make much better progress on writing if we are able to break the empty pages into actionable to-dos, such as writing a specific sentence or rewriting an awkward line. These microtasks can then be offloaded to times when we're more distractible and can only complete short snippets of work, such as while mobile or on your phone. Our focus for the project was on understanding the opportunities of mobile microtask writing throughout writing a document, including how writers create microtasks for themselves, complete them while mobile, and integrate them back into their document. We formulated a research question for each of these stages. For creating microtasks, we are curious what kinds of tasks do writers create for themselves to complete on a mobile phone. For completing tasks, our question was, how do writers complete tasks on a mobile phone? And how does this compare with editing the document directly on a phone? Finally, for integrating tasks, we were curious how integration of the content created while mobile impacts the final document. We answered these questions with a lab study where participants wrote a document and created microtasks, completed microtasks over the course of the week on a mobile phone, and integrated completed tasks back into their document. We compared this process with a baseline group of writers who instead used Microsoft Word Mobile to complete writing tasks and edit their document directly on their phone throughout the week. The study was made up of 3 sections: a 15-minute in-lab writing session where participants responded to a writing prompt and created tasks for themselves, a week-long session where participants completed writing tasks on their phone. So this was in comparison to the baseline group that instead edited the document directly on their phone using Microsoft Word Mobile over the course of the week. And finally, a 5-minute writing session where participants integrated completed tasks and polished their documents. Now, I'm only going to go over the high-level results in the interest of time, but these results are unpacked further in the paper. We've outlined 3 major results here based on the 3 areas of the writing process that we focused on. So for creation, writers most often created tasks that only required surface-level additions or edits, and these were the main types of tasks that they felt comfortable completing on their phone. For example, one user said that adding tasks helped me focus more on writing rather than getting distracted with internet search. It was nice to get back to that later and search for information during a bus ride. When completing tasks, we found that writers generally wrote short responses and avoided tasks that would be difficult given the constraints of a mobile phone. As one user put it, while I created tasks of all kinds for myself, I only wanted to tackle those that I could do on my phone, leaving the more involved ones for desktop writing. And finally, one of our most interesting findings was that microtasking helped writers re-engage with the document during the final 5-minute writing session, where they integrated content created while mobile back into their document. Based on observations during the final 5-minute writing session and responses from participants, we think this is because the completed microtasks populated as comments in the final document, encouraging microtasking participants to re-engage with their document by noticing places that they had felt were incomplete last time and ramping up to editing the entire document. This was well summarized by one participant who found that the comments helped prime me to keep writing. It was nice to have easily marked places to jump to with content instead of having to remember where the weak parts were. So that is it. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please contact me. I would love to answer them, as well as there is more information in the paper.